What's up, vapor lovers? This is Darker Vapors coming at you with another video. Today's video is going to be reviewing the Arctic Sub Tank. Literally received this about maybe a week ago, and I've been vaping it on a daily basis. It's an absolute beast. And in all honesty, I've got some sub tanks here, like the Atlantis, and I've got the Kanga Mini and the Kanga Nano as well, actually. And I never thought that I'd get another sub tank that kind of blew those guys out of the water. This is a real deal. I'm just going to take you through the unboxing. I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about the instructions and everything that came with it. So here's the actual case itself, as you can see. Nice little design. It comes on the back with a lot of instructions. Some of it's kind of obvious, how to unscrew, how to fill it, sort of things. But of course, it helps if you're new to this kind of sub-ohming or these kind of sub tanks. Gives you a little bit of information. 100% US made cardful wire, stainless steel, 100% organic cotton, which is pretty much the norm nowadays when you're kind of making sub tanks. I think we've all learnt from the Atlantis fiasco. So that's the instructions on the back. Pretty straightforward. Kind of explains to you what you actually get with the actual tank itself is you get a 0.5 ohm and you get a 0.2 ohm coil. I've actually tried both the 0.5 and currently inside the tank I've got a 0.2. So I'll quickly just show you. It comes in. As you can see, it's a nice decent size, and it's a really nice look. I quite like the design of it. You get this massive wide bore drip tip on the top, 510 compatible, and you get these four kind of, I don't know if you can see it or not, but you get these four valve holes. So they're kind of adjustable, so you can kind of set them how you want, which is pretty cool. Not too bad. Obviously the drip tip's really good. It really helps with a tank like this because it produces a wicked amount of vapor. I mean, a serious amount of vapor. This is not a tank to be fooled with. Just give you a kind of comparison against the Atlantis in terms of size. And that's with the original, I think it is a 2mm tank on the Atlantis, not the extended one. I've got a 5mm extension, but here's the kind of size. So pretty much like for like, it's the same size. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to kind of fire it up, and then I'm going to give you a look at how it vapes. So in here I'm actually using a kind of homemade mother's milk, which I just kind of brewed up together. It's okay. It's not bad. And I'm going to do this through the different wide bore stages, so you can, the wide hole stages, so you can kind of see the clouds you're kind of producing. I'm using a Sigelei 150, and I've currently got that on 50 at the moment. I know some people won't go that high. I have kind of deviated between maybe like 25 to 35 and up to 50. Haven't really ever pushed it past 50, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to push it up to 100 because it says you can do 100. So let's see if they're telling the truth. So let's start on 50. All four holes wide open, as you can see. Cool. Wow, this thing blows so much. Actually, I've had a head rush a couple of times. Greediness is not good. Try hit it a little bit harder. Alright, so that's 150. Alright, let's push it. Okay, I'm going to push it up to 70. Oh, got it first spot on. Then, hopefully you can see it. Probably won't, but it's in reverse, but it's on 70. Wow. Wow. Handle 70 fine, no problems whatsoever. I'm just going to push up to 100. Let's do 100. Right, it's telling me to check my battery. So the great thing about the Sigelei 150 is that it's got that safety mechanism in. So it's basically saying to me that my battery cannot power up to 100 right now. I could swap them out, but I'm just going to lower it down, put it down to 50. But in all intents and purposes, I have no doubt this could do 100 standing on its head. It is a serious bit of kit. I'll show it to you on one of the lower valves as well. So I've got it really close. You can kind of see. One of the things I'll say about this tank, it's a really warm vape. It's a really warm vape. If you're not into tanks that give you a warm vape, then I would probably suggest you don't go for this. But like I said, I love a warm vape, so I kind of like to feel the heat around my mouth as I'm kind of drawing on it. And for me, it's absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Like I said, everything about it is just a really nice design. It holds 3 mils. The other thing I will say about it is it's an absolute guzzler. I will fill this and have it in for maybe 2 hours, you know, walking about, using it, sitting in a bar, whatever, and it literally guzzles it. So I would advise that you walk around with a spare bottle of e-liquid, because this thing just chomps like there's no tomorrow. But that said, I don't really have a lot of negatives to say about this thing. I really don't. The only thing I would say from a negative point of view is kind of the refill, which I'll show you now. So I'll just show you this as I do this. So you kind of just unscrew it from here. And then you've got this really big coil. I'll show you the 0.5 because that's nice and dry. But I don't know if you can see it or not, but on the actual inside, you've got that little borehole there. Got a little borehole there. That's what you actually use to refill. Now, I think on camera that looks quite big. It's in a reasonable size, but for me personally, I don't like that. I think they could easily kind of make that a little bit bigger and extend it a little bit so you can fill it up, because for me, I've had a little bit of leaking, but maybe that's just me. I have a lot of different bottle tops. I don't know, maybe I've got to shake your hands or something, but yeah, that little borehole at the top, not really doing it for me, but you know, personal preference and whatnot. The coil itself, which I'll show you, so this is a 0.5. As you can see, this thing is absolutely massive. So you've got the organic cotton coil on the sides, and they're just really big. If you think like the Kangen Mini, that's like a quarter of that. And inside, I don't know if you can see inside. There you go. You've got a cotton at the top. You can see a coil at the top. Yeah, it's just an absolute beast of a thing, and I'm not surprised you can get to 100 watts in it, because yeah, they've designed it extraordinarily well. Like I said, I've been using a 0.5 for literally a week, and it's still, it's kind of producing for me, no problems whatsoever there. From a flavour point of view, it's okay. I think I've seen a few videos, and I would say it's probably on par with the Atlantis, definitely under the Kangen in terms of flavour. The flavour's good, don't get me wrong. Actually, no, be fair, I think it's better than the Atlantis. The Atlantis is a very cool vape for me, and the flavour's a bit meh. It's okay, but I'll definitely say it's easily under the Kangen Mini. The Kangen Mini for me just gives you clouds of flavour. But that said, to be under the Kangen Mini is no embarrassment in its own right. It's a beast of a tank, and to be honest with you, it's the only sub tank I've got which I can actually push the Sigelei with. To be fair, like I said, I don't have a lot of negative things to say about it. I'll say the wide bore, the little gaps where you refill inside is probably a negative for me, but again, personal preference. It really looks nice on an Atty. I've had it on a few others, just messing around, seeing how it looks and whatnot. And personally, for me, it just looks really nice. It's a sleek, sexy thing. It goes together quite nicely together. Yeah, like I said, not a lot of negatives. Only that wide bore. It's just awesome. And as you can see, it just produces clouds, and I mean literally clouds for days. I really like it. Really like it indeed. So for me, it's a massive thumbs up. I really rate it. The Arctic sub tank, it's a game changer. Yet again, we have another game changer. Good things indeed. Okay, I think that's it from me. Oh, sorry, I just wanted to give a shout out to Vaping Mods UK. They were one of the first in the UK, I think, to actually get it, because I was looking all over the place for it, and they actually kind of held it for me and sent it across, and they sent it really, really quickly, so I could kind of, get vaping on it. So Vaping Mods UK, just want to say huge thanks to you guys for getting it over to me so quickly. And I think that's it from me for now. I've also got the Kanga Mini on the way, sorry, the Kanga Plus on the way, and I think that's the one with the massive 7mm tank. Is it going to be any different to the Nano and the Mini? I hope not, because they're high performers, and I expect high performance. So when that comes in, I'll give you a nice review on that. I've also got a Dodge V3 RD8 on its way as well, and I've also got a silver cherry bomber. This has been blowing up, this cherry bomber. I've been trying to get it all over the place. Finally found it, and it should hopefully be with me tomorrow. So if I get a chance, I'll do a review just before I shoot off on the holiday. So that's it from me. This is Darker Vapors signing out and saying, enjoy your vaping, vapors. Good luck. Cheers.